All right, so I said I'd give you a video about how to do citations, and I'm going to show you how to do this in the way that I think is the most accurate and the fastest and most free way to do citations, both in-text citations and a full references page, and that is with Google Docs. So you all have access to do this, and so the best way to do this is go to a Google page, and you have this waffle. I call it a waffle. It is 9 dots here. So you're going to go to this waffle, and yours is going to look something like this. You're going to open up Docs. And even if you are not going to be doing something in Docs, you're going to just open up a blank document. And what you can do here is whatever you create here, you're just going to copy and paste it into whatever assignment you're doing. So don't worry if you're not submitting this in Google. You're just going to go here and click this Tools button and click Citations. So here you'll see that you actually have this drop down, and we're doing everything in APA. So you're going to click APA, and you're going to have the option to add what kind of source we're doing. So a lot of what you're citing is going to come from our book, which is fantastic because we actually have an easy way to cite this, which is through the ISBN number. So if you have the physical book, it's going to be underneath the barcode on the back of the book. But you also have the option to just go to the announcement where I posted about the textbook that's required, and the ISBN number is actually listed right here. So you can just copy that ISBN code if you don't feel like finding your book. Go here. Once you've done the drop down and done book, you can say access by print, copy, paste, and everything actually is just right here. Everything you need for our book is there. You're going to press continue. You'll see everything spelled out for you. You don't have to do much of anything. Press add citation source, and then it's actually cited for you. Now, most of what you're doing is going to actually just be an in-text citation. So when you click cite, it's actually going to give you exactly what you need for the in-text citation. So you can just copy this and then paste it wherever you need to in your in-text citation, in your discussion post, or wherever it is that you need to put that in-text citation. Now, I'm going to show you in a moment what it looks like to create the full citation in just one moment. So give me a second for that. Now, what if you need an in-text citation for, let's say, an article? So I just pulled up this article from National Geographic. It is about Arkansas, this Bentonville, Arkansas. So let's say that you have a citation for an article online. You can just grab this URL here. This is a beautiful article because it actually has everything we need here. It's got the author, it's got the date, it's got a full title, it's got everything we need. So once you grab that URL, what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, you're going to add a citation source. This time it's a website. We've accessed it from that website. We're just going to go ahead and paste the URL, search, bam. Everything is here. It's got the correct date. It's got my correct date that I'm accessing it. It's got the author, the title, everything. So we're going to press continue. We're going to double check everything is correct. We're going to add the citation source. And again, it's there for that in-text citation. We're going to cite, and there we go. That's the in-text citation I would need if I was going to cite this within, again, a post or whatever I'm creating for class. Now, let's say it's getting a little bit harder and I've got a YouTube video, because you have a lot of YouTube videos for your watch. Now, this is a YouTube video from, like, I think it's module 3. This is a little bit harder because I don't really have like a true author. It's a little bit harder to know, like, how would I cite this? So I've got a URL here, and let's say that I'm going here, I want to add this as a source. It's none of these things. It's not really like a website. I don't want to cite YouTube. I'm going to go under miscellaneous here. I've accessed this through a website, but what I'm going to do here is I'll just start with the easy thing first. I'll put in the URL from YouTube. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say that from the author, because I do have that, it's really like a corporation or an organization. This is through the Arkansas Post Museum State Park. So actually what I'll do is I'll start with the title of the video. This is the title of the video. So let's start easy with the title. And I know that the Arkansas Post Museum State Park is actually who made this video, and it's a corporation and an organization. So I will put that as who made this. And I'm just gonna fill in the things with the asterisk. So I've got that, I've got the title. The publisher of this is actually, Archie Travels is actually truly who the author is of this, but it's okay. The publisher, though, we'll go ahead and say is the Arkansas Post Museum State Park, because they are who made this. That's who made it. So we'll go ahead and we can put that here. So the year of this is 2020. We can go back and say 2020, December 14th, actually 2020. So we'll be specific about that. And 2020, and you know what? I know what, oh, the website title is YouTube. We know that. And then I know that I accessed this today, which is the 23rd of May in 2025. So this is as pretty much hard as it's gonna get for you. And I'll go ahead and add this source. So if I needed to cite this, now I have this, and this is what that in-text citation looks like. Hopefully this makes sense to you, right? These are all of these in-text citations, and this is truly as hard as this is gonna get. Now, let's say you need a references page. Let's say I wanted to make a page of all of my full in-text citations. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, let's just say I want to insert a references page. Oopsies. I will go ahead and insert a page break, just so I'm starting a new page. And what this is actually going to do is it can insert all of my references for me. Bam. It is perfectly formatted for me. You don't have to worry about hanging indents. You don't have to worry about what's bolded, what's what. This is alphabetized. It's everything perfectly done for you right here. So this is why I love this tool in Google, because you really don't have to think very much other than making sure and double checking that all of the information here is correct. But I think that this is pretty much as easy as it gets, from the book to a website with the information to a video with not very much information at all. This is how it's going to look for you when it's all said and done. So I hope that this was helpful for you and gets you off to a good start as far as a citation generator goes. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. But hopefully you can take it from here.